Hey, that was an intense practice. I wanted to make sure you were okay. Coach was being very unreasonable and hard on you. He didn't have to yell at you like that. I know he just wants us to grow, but sometimes he kinda crosses the line. I guess it doesn't help that we have the playoffs coming up, so he wants us to be in perfect shape. But yeah, I just wanted to check in on you. If you want, we could stay behind and get some shots up. Everyone is leaving, so we'd be able to have some nice alone time. Honestly, shooting around with another person while talking about random stuff is very therapeutic. I much prefer that than going hard in a pickup game. So, you're free to join me. But we need a break first. And I kinda wanted to help you wind down a bit after that awful practice. I'm sure your body is feeling a bit sore, so I think you could use a nice massage. Don't worry, I'm more than happy to give you one. So come lay down. I got you. There we go. Down you go. See? Doesn't laying down feel so much better? You're definitely not gonna want to get up for a while. It's okay. No need to get up. Feel free to lay as long as you'd like. Again, that practice was really awful. But now it's time for a nice little rot session. Rot session. Rot. We are bed rotting, but on the gym floor. On a gym mat. I mean, I'd offer my lap to you, but I'm a little sweaty, so just being considerate. That doesn't sound very nice. Sweaty thighs. And we both really need a shower. But go on. You can flip over. And I can massage all over your back. And anywhere that's sore. All your muscles. All your muscles. Because I'm pretty sure all your muscles are sore and hurting right now. All the muscles. All the muscles. Mashal. Magic and muscles. Muscles, muscles, muscles. Oh, you have very tense muscles. You poor thing. You poor thing. You poor thing. It's okay. It's okay. Coach isn't here to abuse you anymore. No more running, no more drills. Just you and me on the gym floor. As I rub all over you. I'm just two bros doing totally normal bro things. Does it feel good? Yeah. And don't be afraid if you ever want to vent to me. Again, I saw how hard Coach was. Well, to be fair, he's hard on all of us. I've had my fair share of lashings from him. I think that's just sports. And honestly, music too. Ugh, my band director, holy shit. Like, if you've seen the movie Whiplash, Yeah, my band director is pretty much J.K. Simmons. But we don't need to think about that right now. Let's talk about how these shoulders are so freaking stiff. You know what? You were probably shooting horribly today because of these stiff shoulders. All tense and they feel locked. You need to be more loose. Otherwise, you're never gonna make a 3. There we go. This right shoulder is feeling especially stiff. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And left shoulder, squeeze, 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 squeeze. Squish, 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 squish. You poor thing. Perhaps I need to give you a shoulder massage before every game. That way you'll be more loose and shoot better. How's that sound? Nice shoulder massage before every game. I'll have you shooting like Curry. You're gonna feel so amazing. Squish, 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 squish. And both shoulders. There we go, there we go. Speaking of Curry, I miss basketball already. This off season is killing me. I can't wait for fall and for the new season to start. And the basketball sperm cramps got me down bad. Okay, but this off season has actually been insane. There are so many big moves that it's actually hard to keep track of everything. Where do I even start? I guess the most recent move everyone is talking about is LeBron to the 76ers. And that is not the team I was expecting LeBron to join. I mean, it was already shocking news that he was leaving the Lakers. Or was it shocking? I don't know. I did think it was a possibility. That or he just straight up retires. But I thought that he would have joined either Cleveland or the Warriors. Look-y, I kinda wanted him to go to the Warriors because seeing LeBron and Curry on the same team would have been so much fun. But those were the only two teams that I thought had a real shot at getting LeBron. Cleveland makes sense since it's his home. And I thought Warriors had a good shot because I think it's obvious that they like playing with each other. Especially with what we've seen from the Olympics. But he goes to Philadelphia, which is very weird. Well, I guess after that Jaylen Brown trade, it's not too weird. I mean, if he's going to a team with the sole intention of getting another ring, then I guess the 76ers make sense. I don't think LeBron goes to Philadelphia if that Jaylen Brown trade doesn't happen. So now I guess the 76ers are title favorites with Jaylen Brown, LeBron, Embiid, Maxey, VJ Edgecombe. But if I'm being honest, I'm not so sure about them. Yeah, on paper they are clear title favorites. And then I know everyone is freaking out because their entire starting lineup is basically an all-star team. But I don't know. I can see them falling apart. I feel like if history has taught us anything, it's that these super teams keep on failing time and time again. I feel like very rarely do these super teams actually work out. Like, what was the last super team that, like, really worked out? I mean, is it the Warriors? I don't know. That Brooklyn team was a disaster. I don't know, but I just feel like I feel like I can see it, like the chemistry. I can see chemistry being an issue. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe the vibes are perfectly fine in Philly. But just me personally, I wouldn't be all that surprised if there's some kind of drama from that team. And I can also see them just like getting bounced in the playoffs. I can see them getting bounced in the second round. I think the Pacers could pull off an upset on them. Okay, but what are the Celtics doing? Like, what was that trade? Paul George for Jaylen Brown? What? I don't know. Very weird. Very weird. Also, I'm gonna get a little more feisty on your back. You gotta use some force to treat these muscles. Just let me know if I'm being too rough at any point. Or if I'm not doing it hard enough. It's like a cat boy making biscuits on your back. When you wake up in the morning and your cat just stands on your back. Needy cat wants your attention, trying to wake you up. Your cat is hungry, wants you to get out of bed to feed them. You know a trade that was really weird and came out of nowhere? LaMelo Ball to the Timberwolves. That was just completely out of nowhere. I don't think anyone was expecting the Hornets to trade LaMelo. To me, it's still pretty odd. It is truly a head scratcher. But no, it's like, why would they trade LaMelo? I was like, they're actually starting to like look good for the first time in so many years. And then they trade their best player. Now, I've seen many possibilities on like why they would do that. I think the most likely reason is because of all the contract stuff, you know, with all the second apron stuff. And that's a whole nother discussion for another day, but I think that's the most likely reason. They probably just didn't want to give him a fat contract and then be stuck with him. I mean, if we're being real, he is on the immature side. So it's like, do you really want to, I guess, commit to a player like him? Mm-hmm. Who knows? Or maybe some stuff was happening internally. Again, he is on the immature side, so it wouldn't surprise me if he did something stupid. But I think this trade is equally as weird for the Timberwolves because I'm sorry, but I don't think they're a better team. I don't think they are. They gave up so many pieces. Like, what if they... Who was everyone the Timberwolves lost in this offseason? I know they traded Julius Randle. They traded Naz Reid. I think Mike Conley is gone. I'm probably forgetting some others, but I don't know. I think those pieces are more valuable than LaMelo Ball. It's definitely going to be a funny duo. Probably the most entertaining and goofy duo. But do I think they're going to be, like, very good? I mean, they'll be good, but they're definitely not title contenders in my eyes. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know, but I really don't. I think they're a worse team than last year. How funny would it be if the Hornets have a better record than the Timberwolves? I guess a trade that's not 100% official would be the Kawhi trade back to the Raptors. Which I think that's also a very insane trade. But there's like a whole investigation, and apparently like the trade might not even end up going through. We'll have to see. But I think that makes, like, I'm not underestimating Kawhi, because I had faith in the Raptors last year to obviously not be a title team, but to, like, you know, be good. And I think with Kawhi, they become a actual serious threat. Or the trade just gets canceled and he's stuck on the Clippers. Gonna rub these arms. And these luscious arms. I think a weird trade, which I don't know how to feel about it. It's John Morant to the Blazers. That's like, I don't know. I think it doesn't really make any sense for the Blazers. and they are extremely guard heavy. Like, what are they doing with all those guards? I don't know. Personally, I don't think that was a good trade on the blue. Well, it could be good, but it's just kind of weird. I don't think it's the right fit, you know. Oh, and obviously I gotta talk about my Spurs. We've had I'd say on the quieter side of off seasons, though we did get Tobias Harris, and I quite like that signing. I think it'll be a really nice fit for us. Some veteran presence, some shooting, some size, and we definitely need some veteran presence after. Let's not go there. That final series gives me nightmares. Oh, Sacramento Kings, Fox. Where have you gone? But the Spurs have always been a run it back type team. They're not really going to make any loud moves in the off season. Very rarely do they, make moves. They just, be quiet and maybe make some small additions and run it back. I guess circling back to the whole LeBron leaving the Lakers thing, I feel like I've been saying this for like every team, but I feel like, I don't know, the Lakers roster is weird now. Like, they pretty much just got rid of their entire lineup that was just playing in the playoffs. I think they'll be a fine team, but I don't think they're going to be a better team than last season. Because who did they lose? They lost LeBron. They lost Rui Hachimura. They lost... why am I forgetting everyone else on this team? They lost Ayton, I'm pretty sure. Is Marcus Smart gone? I don't know. I like some of the additions they've made, but again, I don't think they're gonna be a better team than last year. Oh, how in the world can I forgotten? Freaking Giannis to Miami. That was also like a weird team I didn't expect. There were definitely some better teams that Giannis could have gone to. I just feel like with the Heat, it's gonna be too much of a carry job. Like, yeah, Giannis and Bam Adebayo are gonna be great, but what else do they have? I mean, is that just me? I feel like they're gonna have to pop off every night and just carry their team. I think they'll be okay in the regular season, but I don't know about playoffs. Damn, is this whole discussion just me roasting every team's off-season moves? And saying they're bad? I promise that's not what I'm trying to do. I just think a lot of the moves are weird, and that many of these players would be better on a different team. Yeah. But I think we've laid down for long enough. You get a few more seconds, so mentally prepare to get up. You get 30 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, wink, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 26, 27, 28, 29, 29 and a half, 29 and a quarter, 30. Come on. No pouts. No pouty face. It's time to get up. Time to get up. Come on. Let's get some shots up. It'll be nice and relaxing. Unless you're too scared that I'm gonna shoot better than you. Come and prove me wrong then.